Hey, good morning. Oh my gosh, today my face feels so much better. And my jaw is still a little sore to kind of open really wide. So, hey, it works. I'm not taking big bites anyway. But there you go. And today is, oh my gosh, today's Friday. Woo, the week has gone by so fast. So I'm going to show you again. I'm trying something new again, just a little bit. Most everything else I've done before at different times, but I am trying something new again, and we'll see how that goes. So today, I'm only going to show you what I'm going to have for the day while I'm at work, and it's not counting dinner or my evening snack because we're planning on meeting some friends for supper at a place called Applebee's, I think. I think I've only ever eaten there like once, so I have no idea what I'm in for. I will look it up online and see, you know, what kind of food options they have and what I can do when I'm there. But usually, I mean, my husband Todd and I have learned I just get what I'm hungry for, and I use my hands as a guide. I really can't eat this much meat. It's more like this much meat right here. And then a tablespoon is here, a teaspoon is here. This is like 10 grams, 1 ounce, it's more like maybe 2 ounces of something. So if I can play with my food or kind of put my hands on the plate like this, I can kind of judge my portion. And usually we cut off way too much for me, and he ends up finishing that. So we just get one meal. That's just what works. So today, for the day at work so far, I'm at 627 calories, 82 proteins, unless I don't add Gene Pro to my cottage cheese, then it's only 52. My carbs are at 48 and my fats are at 18. So here you go. I'm going to show you the day. Maybe. Don't you just love modern technology? Okay, so I did the same yet a little different today. I always have, you know, I have 6, my body likes 6 8-ounce glasses of water, liquid, tea, whatever. 6 seems to work for me. So right away in the morning, I get 1 out with my G2. I have 8 ounces of G2, and this is just that amazing insulated mug by Ozark something at Walmart that keeps it cold, and I love it. So I had my 8 ounces of my G2 with my probiotic, but today I woke up, and maybe it's just because of the pain medicine and or the stress, and I did break down and take some Tylenol yesterday. So I actually added about 3/4 of an ounce, so a good tablespoon of apple cider vinegar to my G2 and shook that up with my probiotic. And that just helps get my stomach acids going and churning and moving. I have very little stomach acid in my stomach. So instead of getting reflux that is acid and burning, I get a reflux that is kind of nauseous and still kind of like things are moving up to the top of my throat, but it's not burning. I don't have the burning. And I learned after spending time in the ER that I actually have low acid, so this helps me. And I normally do this after a weekend or after we've been, you know, eating other people's foods, but for some reason my tummy wanted it today, so I listened and I had some of it today. That was my morning, and then of course my tea. So now I have the big Ozark, maybe, yeah, that big one that keeps my tea really nice and warm and drinkable for me. So this is where I add some protein in my morning. Normally I add coconut oil too, but today I did not. So I have my Gene Pro in a little package of tea. This tea is, again, one that I got at the 99-cent store because, hello, aloha, and it has a flower, and it's Hawaii. So I felt like trying it, so I did, and it's yummy. And I really wanted to keep the natural flavors of this tea today. So for me, I used one of these old-fashioned Tupperware tablespoons, and I did a tablespoon of honey in it, just to keep it keep the flavors natural of the tea. That's just me. That's what I do. And my allergies are acting up. So locally grown honey is what helps me and my allergies and my nose to not run. So yay. Two yays for me. So my plan today for snack, lunch, and snack is already familiar. This is that cheese bake thing that I made with ground turkey, caramelized onions, a bunch of little sweet peppers, spinach, an egg, and cheese. And it's so good. And I finally got some salsa, so I have whatever that is, an ounce of salsa, tablespoon. Salsa is kind of like a 0 to me, so I just almost filled it up. So that's what I put in there. So that's going to be my snack in the morning, and I will use a knife and fork, and I will cut that up into a whole bunch of bites that are about yay big. Because it just goes further. Hello, it's quantity that gets stretched out over time, and that'll probably take at least 30 minutes to eat. Maybe I'll time it today and see what happens. Then lunch, I have an ounce and a half of cottage cheese with an ounce or half of a container of the no sugar added peaches from Walmart. I don't remember how much it weighs, but it's a half of one of those little cups. And my intention is to put a scoop of the Gene Pro in here, but I may not because we're going out to eat for dinner, and I can get 30 grams of protein there, and if not, then I can add this in whatever my snack is tonight. So I kind of play with that during the day. So if I forget, I don't freak out. It's okay. So here's my sort of kind of something new that I'm going to try, thanks to Haley, who told me about these little itty bitty crackers. Can you see them? Little itty bitty cracker that is the size of my thumbnail. So it's just right for a bite, maybe even two. And they were at the Dollar Tree, and they come in a couple of flavors. So this one is ranch flavored. And it's crazy. You can eat 45 of these for 140 calories. And look at that. Only 3 grams of sugar. And you get a little bit of protein. Hello, there is no way on earth I'm going to be able to eat 45 crackers. My normal bites that I put into things are about somewhere between 15 and 20. So I measured out 20 of those little crackers in here. And when I put this in my Fitness Pal, I put it in as this, the Global Original Cracker Tub Ranch. And it came up exactly. 45 crackers eating 100, or having 45 crackers being 140 calories. But then when you click on the little thingy to do the measurements, it allowed you to put in 1 cracker. So I said, yes. I put in 1 cracker, and then I changed it. You know, you roll the little wheel up, and I changed it to 20. So it gave me the calorie count and carbs and all that just for the 20. Then this is those little tiny Hormel mini pepperonis. And look, they're going to fit on there just right. And it also let me do it by grams or ounces. This is a whole ounce. There is no way I'm going to be able to eat all that. So I counted out 20 and weighed those, and they're almost 10 grams. So that's about normal for me. So I'm gonna do that with this and then these little cheese things. So I have to show you what I did because it's so fun. I wanted my cheese to fit on the little cracker, the little pepperoni, and a little piece of cheese. Look at that. Let me tip it. Look at that. I wanted it to look and be a whole bite like that. So what I did, I found out here they have this stuff called boba drinks. It's like a boba tea and it has these big old huge things that get sucked up in this big old fat straw. Look how fat that is. And then this is my hard straw from our insulated drink thingies that we got at Costco. And it's kind of big too, but look, it fits in here. So what I did, I took one of these pieces of cheese from one of those cheese trays that's like a party tray, and it had 4 different cheeses here, and it tells you pepper jack, cheddar, Colby Jack, and Swiss. So I'm using the cheddar cheese here, and that's what I put in my Fitness Pal. Oh my gosh, I don't think I put the cheese in as my calories for today. Huh. Okay, I'll have to go look. And if I didn't, I'll change the number up there. But look, you take this, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I did 5 the other day. But then here's where the big straw comes in. And you just push them out. And now you have your little bites. What? So I made a whole bunch of little bites. I probably made way more than 20. And I don't care because it was fun. But this is what I'm going to put in here and take with my lunch. I'm going to put that cheese in there too. Take for my snack or my lunch. I may mix them. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So in case this doesn't work, in case I still can't chew because of my dental work, in case this is too spicy or whatever, I have my backup of a half of the Cherry Greek Dannon Light Yogurt, and this is about 2.5 ounces. So I have this as a backup just in case. And then now I've had 2 of my glasses of liquid over there in the morning. Throughout the day, I have my tea, the Arizona tea. It's 0 tea, ginger flavor. It's amazing. I love it. So I'll have a half and a half. Well, then I told you yesterday I went and bought some of the sugar-free mango syrup from that place called Smart and Final out here. Any place that sells coffee, a whole bunch of coffee stuff should have this, and they should also have a selection of sugar-free. But I made my own flavored water. That's right. I did 1 pump of the mango in 16 ounces of water, and that's just another way it'll help me get my water down. So I have half of this on my way to work. Then I have this between snack and lunch. Then I have the other half between lunch and that snack. And then I have the other one of these on my way home from work. So then anything I do for the rest of the day is just extra for me. So there's my day. There is 627 calories, but I am almost positive I forgot to add that slice of cheese on there. So it's really probably a half of one of those slices. And what does it say? The cheddar, oh my gosh. Their serving is 1 ounce, which is 2 of those slices for 110 calories. So 110, that's 50, 55, half of 55, 25. So I'm really only upping my calories there, probably another 20, 25 calories. It does add up the fat a little bit, somewhere on there. I can't read it. But anyway, I'm just pretty sure I didn't put the cheese in there. So I'll go back and check it and then change it up here. So there you have it. Oh my gosh, happy Friday. We have a crazy weekend planned. a humongous birthday party on Saturday that the only thing I'm going to be able to control is the salad that I'm bringing. So I will actually pack my little lunch bag and put my treats and snacks and different things in there that I know I can have. And if whatever they have there, I don't feel bad about eating what works for me. I just don't. And I play with my food and kind of pick around and pick out the good parts. And then Sunday, we have this huge taco fiesta thing after church that is like a church barbecue in the parking lot. So that's also something I won't really have control of. But I did order a pork and a chicken, and I'll just scoop out the middles. And that's what I'm gonna kind of have and plan. Again, I will pack my lunch bag on Sunday and take it to church with us to just have for that whole time, because that's just what I do. I just take something with me all the time. There you have it. Have a great weekend. I hope all is going well for you today, no matter where you are in your journey. Really, 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 the key for me has been planning and preparing. I hated weighing and measuring everything on all the gazillions of other diets I've done. I hated it. But now it's kind of like it's like a safety. It's like a safety net for me, and I actually really like it, because then I know, even if I'm eating slow and putting my silverware down in between, and I'm taking my time and trying to listen to my tummy, if I have a portion, I kind of can see, oh, hey, I'm probably going to be getting full pretty soon. If I don't have a portion weighed out for me, I'm just like anybody. I could mindlessly keep going. But I really do try to really listen to my tummy. Sometimes my nose runs. Sometimes I get a hiccup. Sometimes it's just nothing tastes good anymore. Like there's no flavor whatsoever. And I go, I wonder if I'm full. And I usually am. And I'm usually close to finishing. I do not stop it if you do this. If you get close to the end of even your portion of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ounces, whatever it is that you're able to eat, if you get close to the end and it looks like you have even one, if it looks like you just even have one bite left, leave it on the plate, throw it in the trash, don't put it in your tummy. Why? You're gonna have pain. You're maybe even going to have nausea. You might even throw up. You might have the runs. And the big one, you could be contributing to the stretching of your tummy. And the whole point of having this surgery, the whole point of it was to have a smaller tummy, right? Hello? All that pain, all that money, all the pre-op, all the post-op, all that crazy stuff. You're supposed to only have this much. Why are you wanting to stretch it out this much? I don't. Ooh, I like that on you. My husband got a new shirt. I should show you. Oh, here, you should come here. He got a new shirt for the day. Ooh, hey, look, we kind of match.
It's actually not new. I saw it in the store and I realized I have it at home.
Look at that, we match, and we didn't even plan it. That happens when the two become one. Oh, you have something stuck on the collar, though, in the back. Okay. So, if you have only a couple of bites left, so what? So what? Don't eat it. Don't put it in. Don't force it. Don't do it. Because this is all about using your tool and learning a new, healthier way of life, right? And you want to live, right? So, quit sabotaging yourself if you're doing that, and quit listening to the bully in the back of your head that might be telling you crazy stuff, and just do what your doctor and or nurse or nutritionist have told you and follow their plan, not Joe Schmo and Susie Q and all the gazillions of other people. Even me. Some of the things that I do may not be right for you, and if they're not right for you, change it. Do something different. Do what's good for you and your tummy. And some days, it's all about liquid. Some days you're going to have a fast from food and just have all liquids that day. That's okay. That is totally okay. If your tummy is telling you something and you're kind of feeling the, I don't know what you call it, not hunger, but not craving, but something. If your body is telling you, hey, I feel like, you know, zucchini, and you're like, I've never eaten zucchini in my life, that's because your body's missing something. And it kind of knows it, and it's going to trigger something that your brain can relate to and say, hey, I think you need this. So listen to your body, because that's why we did this in the first place, right? That's why I did it. Because my mouth could not control my hands, or my hands couldn't control, whatever. I was out of control. Oh, that's all I know. I was out of control. So there you have it. Happy Friday. No, please know that I am totally praying for you. And I know there's several of you that are coming up on your surgery. I'm giddy and excited for you. I'm just so excited for you. And there's several of us who are just after surgery, so it's still that whole new, you got to get your brain to kind of compute with everything. And it's okay. It's part of the journey. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. You're only going to get to do it once, so enjoy it. You only get to heal right once, and you're only going to be doing this once if you do it right. So follow what they tell you to do. Let your body heal at its pace. Don't compare yourself to other people, because some people heal really fast and they're up and laying on their tummy and all kinds of crazy stuff. And you're like, I can't even lay on my side. So it's just, don't compare yourself to other people. If you feel yourself doing that, then make little notes. Do something like a grateful journal and write down 3 things from the day that you're grateful for and that you felt successful at, that went right. I mean, in a day where so much can go wrong, we need to focus our mind and our heart on the things that go right. And I truly believe that. I truly believe that's what helps us not be stressed and helps us heal. So I love ya. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. I am not sure what kind of cell service I'll have, if I'll be able to show you what the options are and what I do, but I will try. If I can't do a video, I'll do pictures. And there you have it. Happy Friday. See you later. Bye.